GNT show is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised. These are the voyages of the GNT show. Our continuing mission to explore Star Trek storytelling, to seek out new worlds and interesting characters, to Boliga, where no show has gone before. Live long and prosper, bitches. Fun! Convention news.
And this is from the floor of the Star Trek Las Vegas 50th Anniversary Convention. This is Gettysburg 7. Sitting to my right, your left, it's Terry Lynn. I'm not going to ask her to say hello because she's more hungover than I am. And this is only the second day of the convention. We are here with Ashley Rudder from MAC Cosmetics. If you're not here, I can't even begin to describe the vendor area that they have. I've noticed different things throughout yesterday staring at it. Like, I didn't realize that the top was the saucer, and it has the whole bridge dome and everything. And they're doing makeovers and makeup, and they have cosplayers, I guess would be the best way to describe it, including a woman that sounds just like Jerry Ryan. It's amazing. And if you're missing it, shame on you for not being here. So, Ashley, welcome to the GNT show.
Thank you so much for having me.
How long have you all been around? And you were in San Diego, correct?
Yes, we were in San Diego for Comic-Con, and that's where we got to do the global premiere of the MAC experience that we're having, the MAC Star Trek experience, as well as it was the global premiere of the 50th anniversary cosmetics collection that we designed for Star Trek. So that was the first time anyone got to see it, and it was available for purchase before anyone else in the world could get it. So it was very special.
And you were talking before we started that you were nervous coming to the Star Trek convention because of the Trekkies. What has your experience been like with the Trekkies? Because it's an intimidating thing, but what is the reality versus what the trepidation was?
The reality has been amazing. We've had such an incredible reception, and my trepidation was the details. I know that Trekkies it's all in the details, and the backstories are so extensive, and the characters are so beloved. We wanted to make sure we nailed it, and we all really care so much, and I personally am a Trekkie, so I was really excited to be here, and it's been beyond my expectation. It's been awesome.
It's been Star Trek Beyond. Wah, wah. Drink. Everybody drink.
You love her already.
Yeah. How long did the design and everything of your display take?
Oh my
gosh.
How
early were you getting ready?
I don't have the solid facts on that, but it's been in the works for a very, very, very long time. I'll tell you that our director had access to the CBS archive. They were extremely detailed in combing through photos, seeing exactly how things were created. So everything from the Voyager engineering room to the original Star Trek set, it's been awesome. Like, they really wanted to approach this in a 360 kind of way where, because MAC's motto is all ages, all races, all sexes, which is obviously so close to what the Federation is all about, I just feel like the marriage has been great. So you can come to the transporter room, get a GIF of you transporting, you can get a makeup application, a beauty application, or a cosplay application if you desire.
Application, do you think?
Well, no, you don't need being the operative word.
Ashley's being very diplomatic.
And so we can add whatever you want, and then of course we're displaying the full-on collection in an area where you can just get like a really quick lipstick demo or just to view the collection itself. So it's great.
Let me ask you a little bit about some of the inspirations. Any Star Trek fan who walks by the MAC booth, and I don't even want to call it a booth, you guys. It's the MAC spaceship. It's amazing. There are wonderful pieces of art that reflect Seven of Nine, Deanna Troi, and Orion, and
her, yes.
And the makeup sets are kind of inspired by these. Can you talk a little bit about each set that you have available?
Absolutely. The artwork is kind of a modern Mac twist on the original characters. We wanted to, for the 50th anniversary, we really wanted to celebrate 4 of the most iconic women, especially when it comes to their makeup and their overall inspiration to everyone. So I think they chose beautifully, and I love that it goes from the original series to Next Gen. Like, I think it's awesome that they chose the 4, and it's an overall collection. There's lipsticks, there's lip glosses, there's a incredible set of eyelashes, which is like blue and black, which are so wearable, which is it's hard to actually, I can't believe I'm actually saying they're wearable, but they are. I put them on myself.
I was going to say, she's wearing them now, and they're so beautiful.
They're really, really fun, and you can create any sort of look with them. I mean, if you just love the reflective quality of 7 of 9's cheekbones, you can grab a highlighter. If you want to get Ahura's gold liner, we can totally do that as well. So you can get a little bit of a teaspoon or like a full gallon of what these characters have to offer. It's just up to you. Yeah, it's awesome.
Well, and is it nail polishes? Nail polishes that you also have available? I've seen some of the nail polishes that they have out there. By the way, I've already made. I was in line first, and I went through, and I already got a whole big bag full of stuff, and it's so pretty, you guys. It's really, really beautiful.
A restraining order against me.
That is true, because the Orion dancing just,
Oh, it's mind blowing.
The Orion dancing brings everybody to a stop.
It does.
Now, is Mac going to be making additional appearances at other Star Trek conventions?
I don't believe I've heard that be on the docket, but you never know. I think that they're still confirming things, but that would be amazing if it did continue, so we'll see.
Great.
How many people do you have actually working here? Because we're not doing it justice, because, like she said, there's a transporter room. So they've got the TOS transporter room, and there's red shirts standing guard. And then you've got the Voyager area, and the 7 is just standing there looking so 7-ish, and Deanna is in the TNG area. It's an amazing, and it's a 360-degree broken into. The Fark just showed up.
Hi.
Ashley, Fark, Ashley.
He's with the band 5 year mission.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Hey.
We're flirting with Fark. Ooh, I got through that.
Yeah, you did. That well done.
Fark knows what hard times are, baby. These are not hard times for Mac.
You're so silly.
So how many people did you?
Yes, there are in rotation. There's over 90 artists here from all over the West Coast. We brought in the best artists, ones that have just such a diverse skill set. Because again, we knew people wanted to do some cosplay. We knew people wanted to do traditional beauty. So we wanted to be equipped to do that. And I know the red shirts are incredible. Like they're the ones who are manning the transporter experience. So they're happy to arrive, like start dead and then transport back, start off alive and then transport back dead. They're very fun.
Can you tell us a little bit about Mac as a whole, as a company?
Mac is working for them for 15 years. It almost feels like yesterday. It's amazing.
It's true. She does not look old enough to.
23.
I will take that.
No,
I'm well over that.
I thought you might have been 22.
No, I'm like 13 years older than that. I do get carded, which I do not mind. I will accept that. My 14-year-old daughter gives me away. I'm like, just stand off to the side, my love.
Wow. Seriously, you guys, she's beautiful. She looks like she's 20.
Very
But
kind.
seriously, you've been working for Mac for 15 years?
For 15 years, and they're just such an incredible brand because they have a philanthropic mindset. They're all about supporting all ages, all races, all sexes. It's about individuality. It's about inclusiveness, and it's just one of those places where it doesn't matter what you're into. We've got your back. We have your foundation shade. We have whatever you need to customize everything, and we're the only brand that has professional makeup artists working for us. So when you come in, yes, that's how we hire people. Is that we want a professional experience.
That others don't. That surprises me.
Well, I'm glad I'm shedding a little light on it. So that's true. Like, if you really want an expertise, if you see something in a magazine and you're wondering how can I translate that from like runway to real way, we can do that for you. Bringing in your makeup bag and saying like some things are working, some aren't. Well, like, hey, if you never wear this eyeshadow, I can show you how to work it. Anything, anytime.
And with the growth, the explosion, the last few years of cosplay, are you seeing more men coming in?
Absolutely. I mean, even when it comes to just guys saying, like, I just feel a little tired, like, can you help me spruce up a little bit? And, of course, definitely with the cosplay, there's tons of guys that are into it. We've loved seeing the guys in our experience here. And it's just been a phenomenal experience. I think they're really surprised at also how easy it can be if you just know a few techniques, and it's really achievable.
Well, it's been really, really amazing and a wonderful presence to see Mac here, not just for Trekkies on the whole, but to be honest with you, with a little bit, it's nice to see something that women are really interested in here. And while we might hear a couple of guys going, what's so great about cosmetics? All the women are walking around with Mac bags, and we finally feel like we're getting a little bit of attention, and it meant everything to us. So thank you.
Oh, you're so welcome. It's funny that you say that, because I've had quite a few bits of press at Comic-Con that were saying, this can be very much so like a boys and their toys kind of situation, and they're looking for more women-centric things to kind of bring it into the fold when it comes to this, genre of cosplay in general. So being in this world, I'm glad that we have a little something, definitely for the ladies, but of course we're serving everyone here, which is awesome.
You said that you're a Trek fan. One of the things we've noticed is women in their, say, late 20s to early 30s, you're now seeing the impact of Voyager and Janeway in bringing women into the franchise. And there's that famous story about Young Justice, the cartoon. Did you know about this?
No, I don't know about this.
It got canceled because over like 60%, over 50% of the viewership was young girls.
Wow.
And they said, girls don't buy toys.
No way. That's crazy.
Look at you guys are trying to
proving them all wrong.
Totally. We're into it. We're into it. We're in it to win it. These women of Star Trek are such beauty icons in themselves, and I mean, just
and strong
and super strong, empowered.
So we have a few questions for you now that we have you kind of trapped here behind our booth.
We have her tied up. Let's be honest.
We have a few questions that we ask every one of our guests, and we'll do like 3 of them. So you choose the first one.
Your favorite Trek series?
TOS is my favorite.
For somebody your age, that's kind of a rarity. That usually it's TNG.
No. Well, this is the I did grow up. That was like my dad and I watched it after school. It was TOS, and then the monkeys would come on, and so we were watching it religiously. I'm from my dad was in the military, but we were living in California. Yeah, high five. Are you nice? Yeah, Air Force brat right here. So.
I thought you said military.
Oh, there you go. That
Hold
was
on.
low.
I'm an Air Force daughter myself.
Ow! I'm hungover.
I think we heard something jingle in there.
I don't like her anymore.
All right. So if TOS is your favorite series, who's your favorite character?
Oh, definitely Uhura. She just served every time. She just showed up and was strong and powerful and funny and flirty.
Those early episodes with her and Spock, when 2009 came out, we were talking about, a lot of people forgot about the flirting in those early episodes.
She could break in a song in a second and just be so witty, and I loved it.
You will be very happy to hear then that the game that we play and love, Star Trek Online, actually has a scene where she is in the command chair during an away mission. So Uhura is in the captain's chair and takes command. She's awesome. And if you have a starship of your own. You are a captain of a starship.
Oh, cute.
Captain Ash.
Okay.
What's the name of your starship?
Oh my gosh, that's such a good question. That is such a good question. I need to find something that's really spectacular.
Or specialty. Mine is the Gettysburg.
Is it? Oh, is it? I would say we'll call it the USS.
You should see her smiling. I was just thinking.
I know my mind is going in 1,000 different directions.
I love it when we can get them like this.
It's spectacular. That's what we'll call it, because I want to be on a spectacular voyage.
That's not bad.
That. That's great.
Name my Kelvin ship that. All right, one more. Being a fan. Because we interview a lot of the authors, like you see, we're going to have the authors here. If you were writing a Star Trek book, and you had permission from CBS, the license to do it, to kill any main character, and it's stuck,
Meaning you can't bring them back.
Can't bring him back?
who would you do?
That is so hard. I don't want to take away anyone. Well, say if someone's got to go, who's going to go?
And we'll tell you after some of the answers we've had that surprised us for the reasons.
I think it would be. I always do wonder, like, what if the captain were to go? What would be the next look? Because all the other characters have such interesting pulls and motivations. So let's kill off the captain.
Right. Any one of them?
Any one of them. Yeah.
Yeah, we've had some of the authors. One of them he pitched a book idea to kill Picard.
Yeah. Oh man, Jean-Luc is out of there. Man, that would be so nuts.
Because
Was Riker gonna step up and do it big?
exactly,
What's happening?
what is the ripple effect? What is the ripple effect?
Right.
And the storytelling. And so we like to ask that of the authors.
Yeah, that's a cool one.
Well, sometimes they give us an answer like Morn from Deep Space Nine.
Random. Okay, right.
It's been trippy.
I like the Ferengi can go.
Yeah,
That's cool.
exactly.
Yeah.
Ashley, it's been an absolute pleasure talking to you today. Mac Cosmetics, thank you.
People find you on the web.
You can go on maccosmetics.com if you want to see any of what's happening here, and also what happened at Comic-Con. You can look up the hashtag #MacStarTrek, and that's MAC Star Trek, and that's on Instagram, Snap, Facebook, and you can see all the fun that we're having.
Excellent. We'll make sure the links are on our show notes. And thank you so much for joining us here at the GNT Show. Live long and prosper.
Oh, thank you so much.
Joe Lontrue, bitches.
Music for the GNT show is provided by 5 Year Mission, Enterprise Blues Band, Warp 11, Andrew Allen, and Greth Thor. The GNT show is a BLB production.
Move ahead, warp factor 10. Put a mini skirt on my yo man. Represent the human race. And we make this a happy place. To fully go where no man's gone before. I think I sang that line once before, but I'm not too sure. We'll be so happy, can't you see? A zero-G community. Gonna travel to new worlds. Beam on down and meet some green girls. Gonna see what we can see. A fancy-free galaxy. To fully go where no man's gone before. I think I sang that line once before, but I'm not too sure. We'll be so happy, can't you see? A zero-G community. Come and take a tour with me. There'll be no cons or